Welcome to the greatest album ever conceived. Super JERMA Asylum. Produced by the Asylum server members. You will now hear the sound of my mac and cheese. Please enjoy the album.
GHOSTBUSTERS! They're breaking in! They broke my window! Help me! Oh my god! It's Ghostbusteria! They tell me! Your time has come! So I grab my chainsaw and run up to the Ghostbuster and they get their Ghostbuster guns and they kill you. Help me! Ghostbuster blowing me out of the shield! Ghostbuster whisper in my ear, don't fucking call us again! I get on my knees and cry. Ghostbuster call me a slur.
This is a pigeon. I feel like Charlie Brown, except I ain't brown. Bitch, I'm green. This is the sound of a lottery machine. I got a lot of green. Look at my shoes, them bitches is blinging. Catch me in the shower, and you know I'm singing. Knock myself out, I got a concussion. I'm playing, bitch, I'm sleeping. Bitch, I'm dreaming. I'm watching me a movie on the 3SP. Ate Sour Patch Kid jelly bean. My phone started ringing. It said on the road to riches, you gon' get some stitches. I'm in the kitchen, bitch, I water whipping. If the floor way I'm slipping.
I'm off a perch while watching Euphoria. I'm not in her eyes, broke both her corneas. I have a 10-year membership at IKEA. This dude was trying to find me at IKEA. You feeling froggy? Jump RVD. You married a white woman, RG3. Rest in peace of my to RGB. Excuse me, I have to go pee. I just be Stevie Wonder in the staring contest. Showed her my Yu-Gi-Oh cards and she got undressed.
Oh man. I'm Poop Madness. Hey, I'm Poop. Hey guys. And they were float. Hey guys, welcome to Minecraft Let's Play. Today we play for Minecraft. Oh, find the block and get the blocks and diamond. Hey guys, welcome to my Minecraft. Hey, this is my Minecraft gameplays. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Hey guys. You ever hear about a hamster? That hamster have been fucking up that ass. That ass been fucked. Fuck. Man. You ever done on VPN and then the nuclear bomb and then the nuclear they download and then it don't go and then it bones. Bones! Man, I love bones. Hey. You ever done that one? Yeah. Nothing but Hey guys, what's up? Hey! Am I right? Hey guys, it's me, Poop Madness. Hey. Oh. Hey guys, what's up? Hey.
Yeah, I'm gonna splurge all over your caboose. Sweaty men in my room. God, I wish that was true. Call my room Five Nights at Freddy's the way I fast bear. I can't bear my mental state. I need me some Freddy Fazhead. Yeah, come, semen, I see men. Guess what comes out of my penis? It's semen. See, men? Yes, please. Bitches love the sea like they love me. Bitches love my mustache too. But who knows, might end it all soon. They call me Santa Claus. I be spreading love and joy. Even though I'm feel depressed, I don't think I'm gonna kill myself. Why did I say that? Okay. Alright y'all, here's a compilation of me being unoriginal. I hope y'all enjoyed that, because it's not gonna happen again. Freestyle. I love 9/11. I cut you off right there. Try that again, okay? Okay, so every day I look at my reflection and think about how I just messed everything up for half of my life and that I keep failing over and over. My social anxiety getting Nintendo Game Cube, more like Nintendo Game Boob. White people kinda suck. Watch video essays while writing porn. I be hustling and munching corn. I got 2 Nintendo Switches. Wish I had 2 bitches to comfort me and love me. God, I'm so lonely. Please just someone love me. This is not happening again. I still watch Minecraft RP. I don't care. I enjoy that shit. I be like Minecraft Steve, eating dirt and building structures. Got me I don't have any ideas for that actually. I don't know where I was going with that. Okay. Yo, piano solo? Piano solo, okay. Thank you, Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We stay awesome. Love y'all. Make sure you sign my petition to merge South Dakota and North Dakota into Megakota, alright? Check out Void on Newgrounds whenever it's out. Alright, that's it.
We love casting spells. Bucket of wet slouse.
echándome un pascual en la casa de un pueblo y de repente porque se integra la huella con la 40 mafia y dijo con tu madre que voy a hablar que como los giles y ahora se bajó los pantalones sacó el pedazo de yuca y dije con tu madre era un trabuco mandando la media de todas las cuales yo salí ganado y pasé de mandé un trazo al piso por lo que hace espacio tiempo y se me cayó.
Time to beat my meat.
Nice. Yes. I'm coming. So concludes the life of King Sisyphus.
This is my really sick rap beat. I took it off YouTube. Jeff Kinney had kidney failure. What the doctors say, we gotta do a Jeff kidney transplant. Underground, Femboy Society. The Ender Dragon, when Jeffrey Epstein shows up. Hey. The Matrix is trying to convince us Colossal Blue Markiplier isn't real. I'm turning country, fuck. Scott's left ball sack he had surgically removed by phone guy. Hey. Mario, footboard attack. I need Grandma 4. I need it now. Me fighting the Hat Man with my frozen solid cock. Me when I kick, cancerous lump at the fetus that has escaped me. McDonald's, clown fetish, BDSM. My friend gave me a wasabi pea in 5th grade, and I had a ratatouille flashback to eating ants. Hey. My friend got the prostate exam gloves on. Yeah, some kid just showed me some guy pissing into a Minions cup. Can you execute them? God, I love breeding ghosts.
Minos Prime is the second and final boss of P-1, Soul Survivor, released from the flesh prison upon its destruction. Though proclaims his gratitude to V1 for rescuing him, he condemns V1 to death for the machines' crimes against humanity. He is considered the most complex and difficult boss of Act 1. Minos Prime is the first Prime Soul boss, of presumably 3, with the second one being Sisyphus Prime. Appearance: Minos Prime is a tall, luminescent humanoid. His translucent body gives a clear view of his circulatory system, which seems to be the only organs present. There's a hole where his face should be, and a large crown like the one worn by his deceased husk. Twin serpents can be seen coiled around his arms. He spawns after defeating the flesh prison, as he was trapped within it by the angels after being killed by Gabriel before the beginning of the game combat. Minos Prime is an incredibly powerful enemy, capable of chaining attacks to kill V1 in seconds. It only takes a moment of inattention to be utterly destroyed. Judgment! Minos teleports to V1 and performs an explosive dropkick, dealing more damage the closer V1 is towards the center. Minos is airborne after teleporting, and can follow up with an overhead die, or crush, or a serpent. This attack can be avoided by parrying or using invincibility frames. If Minos does not follow up with any of these attacks, he will have a short recovery window independent of his current stamina. His attack consumes 2 stamina to be performed. Die! Minos aims at V1 before instantaneously slamming towards them, creating a ground shockwave upon impact. Minos briefly stops tracking V1 before the slam comes out, allowing the slam to be avoided. This attack can hit a wall or ceiling, causing the shockwave to be created there and cancelling Minos' recovery animation. This attack can only be used when Minos is airborne and consumes 1 stamina to be performed. Crush! A variant of die! If used if V1 is too close when initiated. It goes straight down, creating a large explosion that deals 50 damage rather than 30. This attack also consumes 1 stamina. Serpent, a wind-up animation with an orange glow. Minos Prime releases a serpentine projectile that homes in on V1. The longer it exists, the tighter the homing gets. It will persist until colliding with the surface or V1. It can be parried, making it a good source for health. Prepare thyself! A 2-kick combo followed by a parryable serpent. The kicks have a chance of launching V1 into the air should they hit, and if V1 is airborne at any point during the kicks, Minos will instead interrupt the combo to do an uppercut instead, removing the parry opportunity at the end of the combo. This can easily be avoided by sliding/strafing to the left or right, and moving backwards when Minos is about to cast his serpent, sliding/dashing out of the way or parrying it. This attack consumes 3 stamina to be performed. My hand is now! A 4-punch combo. The last punch can be parried, though V1 will still have to dodge away to avoid damage. Similar to the previous combo, the punches have a chance of sending V1 into the air, and if V1 is airborne at any point during the first 3 punches, Minos will cancel the combo into an uppercut, removing the parry opportunity of the final hit. This can easily be avoided by sliding/strafing left or right. This attack consumes 2 stamina to be performed. Uppercut. Minos Prime teleports to V1 and attempts a single hit. If it connects, V1 gets launched high into the air along with Minos. A ground slam can be used to cancel V1's upward momentum. This attack consumes 1 stamina to be performed. Overhead. Minos teleports directly above V1 and does a straight down attack after the sound cue accompanied by a blue flash. This move is only used while Minos is aerial. This attack consumes 1 stamina to be performed. Stamina. All of Minos' attacks are controlled by an invisible stamina meter, which dictates what moves can be performed at a time. If he runs out of stamina, he will have to wait for it to recharge. The recovery window is 4 seconds on harmless, 3 on lenient, 2 on standard and violent. Once he is tired out, blast him. Phase 1 on harmless, lenient, and standard all have 6 points of stamina, while standard has 12 points of stamina in phase 2. Violent is the least forgiving, with 10 points of stamina in this phase and infinite in phase 2. Parrying any of Minos' melee attacks will restore 5 points of stamina to him. Phase 2. When falling below 65-50% of Minos Prime shouts "weak," overriding any other voice lines. He also gains a blue aura. During Phase 2, Minos Prime can use the serpent projectiles to follow... During Phase 2... Hang on. This is a thing I need to respond to real quick. Anyway, during Phase 2, Minos Prime can use serpent projectiles after jumping before following up with die, or crush, or an overhead. On standard difficulty, parrying judgment will no longer prevent the explosion, forcing the player to dash and avoid during a parry. On violent, judgment, and the final hit of thy end is now cannot be parried. Oh my god, she's drawing vor.
Yo, what's up guys? This is my new song. It's called Shit Deluxe. This was made in November. We have over 15 guests in this song. I'm required to give you a volume warning. Also, that's the last time I ever speak. Enjoy.
Hey kid, do you want a wiener in your mouth?
I just shit.
Want a break from the ads? If you tap now to watch a short video, you'll receive 30 minutes of ad-free music.
Legalize nuclear bombs.
Yes, really. If you tap now to watch a short video, you'll receive 30 minutes of ad-free.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Nice of the princess to invite us over for a picnic, eh, Luigi? I hope she made lots of fingers. Luigi, look! It's from Bowser! Dear pesky plumbers, the Koopalings and I have taken over the kingdom. The princess is now a permanent guest at one of my 7 hotels. I dare you to...
You shut the fuck up! 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 I hope you die in a fire!
Okay, I'm going to be reading The Lorax by Dr. Seuss. I think this is like the whole thing. Okay. At the far end of the town where the grickle grass grows, and the wind smells slow and sour when it blows, and no birds ever sing excepting old crows, is the street of the lifted Lorax. And deep in the grickle grass, some people say, if you look deep enough, you can still see today where the Lorax once stood, just as long as it could before somebody lifted the Lorax away. What was the Lorax? And why it was there? And why was it lifted and taken somewhere from the far end of the town where the grickle grass grows? The old Onceler still lives there, here. Ask him, he knows. You won't see the Onceler. Don't knock at his door. He stays in his lurkum at the top of his store. He stays in his lurkum, cold under the floor, where he makes his own clothes out of muffered moof. And on special dangle midnights in August, he peeks out of the shutters, and sometimes he speaks and tells how the Lorax is lifted away. He'll tell you, perhaps, if you're willing to pay. On the end of a rope, he lets down a tin pail, and you have to toss in 15 cents and a nail and a shell of a great-great-great-grandfather snail. Then he pulls up the pail, makes a most careful count to see if you paid him the proper amount. Then he hides what you paid him away in his snub, his secret strange hole in his grovulous glove. Then he grunts, I will call you by whisper my phone, for the secrets I tell you are for your ears alone. Slup down slips the whisper my phone to your ear, and the old Onceler's whispers are not very clear, since they have to come down through a snurgly hose, and he sounds as if he's had smallish bees up his nose. Now I'll tell you, he says, with his teeth sounding gray, how the Lorax got lifted and taken away. It all started way back, such a long, long time back. Way back in the days when the grass was still green, and the pond was still wet, and the clouds were still clean, and the song of the swoomy swans rang out in space. One morning I came to this glorious place, and I first saw the trees, the trupula trees, the bright-colored tufts of the trupula trees. Mile after mile in the fresh morning breeze, and under the trees I saw brown barbaloots frisking about in their barbaloot suits, as they played in the shade and ate trupula fruits. From the ripulous pond came the comfortable sound of the humming fish humming while splashing around. But those trees, those trupula trees! All my life I'd been searching for trees such as these. The touch of their tufts was much softer than silk, and they had the sweet smell of fresh butterfly milk. I felt a great leaping of joy in my heart. I knew just what I'd do. I unloaded my cart. In no time at all, I had built a small shop. Then I chopped down a trupula tree with one chop, and with great skillful skill, and with great speedy speed, I took the soft tuft, and I knitted a thneed. The instant I'd finished, I heard a gazump. I looked. I saw something out of the stump pop out of the stump of the tree I chopped down. It was sort of a man. Describe him? That's hard. I don't know if I can. He was shortish and oldish, with brownish and mossy, and he spoke with a voice that was sharpest and bossy. Mister, he said with a sawdusty sneeze, I am the lorax. I speak for the trees. I speak for the trees have no tongues. And I'm asking you, sir, at the top of my lungs. He was very upset as he shouted and puffed. What's that thing you've made out of my trupula tuft? Look, lorax, I said. There's no cause for alarm. I chopped just one tree. I'm doing no harm. I'm being quite useful. This thing is a thneed. A thneed's a fine something that all people need. It's a shirt, it's a sock, it's a glove, it's a hat, but it has other uses, yes, far beyond that. You can use it for carpets, for pillows, for sheets, or curtains, or covers for bicycle seats. The lorax said, Sir, you are crazy with greed. There is no one on earth who would buy that fool thneed. But the very next minute I proved he was wrong, for just as that minute a chap came along, and he thought that the thneed I had knitted was great. He happily bought it for $3.98. I laughed at the lorax. You poor stupid guy. You can never tell what some people will buy. I repeat, cried the lorax, I speak for the trees. I'm busy, I told him. Shut up if you please. I rushed across the room and in no time at all built a radiophone. I put in a quick call. I called all my brothers and uncles and aunts and I said, listen here, here's a wonderful chance for the whole Wunsler family to get mighty rich. Get over here fast. Take the road to North Nitch. Turn left at Weehawken, sharp right at South Stitch. And in no time at all, in the factory I built, the whole Wunsler family was working full tilt. We were all knitting thneeds just as busy as bees, to the sound of the chopping of trupula trees. Then, oh, baby, oh, how did my business grow. Now, chopping one tree at a time was too slow, so I quickly invented my super axe hacker, which whacked off 4 trupula trees at one smacker. We were making thneeds 4 times as fast as before. And that lorax, he didn't show up anymore. But the next week he knocked on my new office door. He snapped, I'm the lorax who speaks for the trees, which you seem to be chopping as fast as you please, but I'm also in charge of the brown barbaloots, who played in the shades of the barbaloot suits and happily lived eating trupula fruits. Now, thanks to your hacking my trees to the ground, there's not enough trupula fruit to go round. And my poor barbaloots were getting the crummies because they have gas and no food in their tummies. They loved living here, but I can't let them stay. They'll have to find food, and I hope that they may. Good luck, boys, he cried, and he sent them away. I, the Wunsler, felt sad as I watched them all go, but business is business, and business must grow regardless of crummies and tummies, you know. I meant no harm. I most truly did not, but I had to grow bigger, so bigger I got. I biggered my factory. I biggered my roads. I biggered my wagons. I biggered the loads of the needs I shipped out. I was shipping them forth to the south, to the east, to the west, to the north. I went right on biggering, selling more needs, and I biggered my money, which everyone needs. Then again he came back. I was fixing some pipes when that old Nugent's lorax came back with more gripes. I am the lorax, he coughed and he whiffed. He sneezed and he snuffled. He snuggled, he sniffed. Wunsler? He cried with a crufulous croak. Wunsler, you're making such smogulous smoke. My poor swoomy swans, why, they can't sing a note. No one can sing who has smog on his throat. And so, said the lorax, please pardon my cough, they cannot live here. So I'm sending them off. Where will they go? I don't hopefully know. They may have to fly for a month or a year to escape from the smog you smogged up around here. What's more, snapped the Lyrax, his dander was up, let me say few words about gluppity-glup. Your machinery shugs on day and night without stop, making gluppity-glup. Also schluppity-schlup. And what do you do with this leftover goo? I'll show you, you dirty old onceler man, you. You're glumping the pond where the hummingfish hummed. No more than can they hum, for their gills are all gummed. So I'm sending them off. Oh, their future is dreary. They walk on their fins and get woefully wary in search of some water that isn't so smeary. And then I got mad. I got terribly mad. I yelled at the Lorax. Now listen here, Dad. All you do is yap yap and say bad, 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 bad. Well, I have my rights, sir, and I'm telling you I intend to go on doing just what I do. And for your information, you Lorax, I'm figuring on biggering and biggering and biggering and biggering, turning more tropula trees into needs which everyone needs. And at that very moment, we heard a loud whack. From outside in the fields came a sickening smack of an axe on a tree, and then we heard the tree fall, the very last triplet tree of them all. No more trees, no more needs, no more work to be done. So in no time, my uncles and aunts, everyone, all waved my goodbye. They jumped in my cars and drove away under the smoke-smuggered stars. Now all that was left beneath the bad-smelling sky was my big empty factory, the Lorax, and I. The Lorax said nothing, just gave me a glance. Just gave me a very sad, sad backward glance as he lifted himself by the seat of his pants. And I'll never forget the grim look on his face when he hoisted himself and took leave of this place through a hole in the smog without leaving a trace. And all that the Lorax left here in this mess was a small pile of rocks with one word, unless. Whatever that meant, well, I just couldn't guess. That was long, long ago. But each day since that day I've sat here and worried away. Through the years, while my buildings have fallen apart, I've worried about it with all my heart. But now, says the Onceler, now that you're here, the word of the Lorax seems perfectly clear. Unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. So it's not. So, catch, calls the Onceler. He lets something fall. It's a truffula seed. It's the last one of all. You're in charge of the last of the truffula seeds, and truffula trees are what everyone needs. Plant a new truffula, treat it with care, give it clean water, and feed it fresh air. Grow a forest, protect it from axes that hack. Then the Lorax and all of his friends may come back. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.